What's happening, guys? Got a review for you today on the vaperzcloud's Vcmt. I'm not going to go super in depth about the size of the board drip tips. Just going to give you a quick look at them. Basically, most people have already seen these before. There's the size comparison between the 25 and the 30. Quite a big difference. So what we'll do is we'll dive down close and we'll talk about it, and then we'll back up and then we'll vape on it and I'll give you my final thoughts. So guys, here we are in the up close. Here you have both tanks side by side, 30mm on the left and 25mm on the right. Pretty much the same, obviously just a smaller version. The one on the left, this holds 10 to 11ml liquid, the one on the right holds 6 to 7ml liquid. Both amazing looking, both come with all the same parts and everything else. So what we shall do is we shall dive up close on the 25mm, as they are both the same. Yeah, so let's go and do that now. So there we have it, guys. There's all the parts to the 25mm, and the 30mm is exactly the same. I will show you that soon. Basically, you have your deck. Oh, do apologise, not the camera there. You have your big massive deck, nice and clear, nice and clean threads, massive airflow as you'd expect, your juice flow control ring, your 2.5mm post holes which are grub screws. So let's get the other parts. You also have the Pyrex glass, the top, the drip tip and the deck cover itself. So let's go ahead and put this thing back together. You'll see how easy it is. Glass tank. All you require is the top cap and the deck section. Screw them two together. Nice and snug. They are covered by O-rings, which are silky smooth. Screw that together so it's nice and tight. Then pop on the drip tip. As you can see with the drip tip, it is a really large bore drip tip. I mean, really big, it's just low controls and a really big bore drip tip. And it is the same with the 30mm. This is actually a tiny little bit smaller. But not by a great deal. So what I'll go and do is I'll go and throw a build in here quickly. I'll show you how I wicker, and then we'll back out, talk on her, vape on her, and we'll get our verdicts from there. Okay guys, just quickly before I actually show you how I wick this thing. This is one wicked. I've been vaping on the 30mm, and this is, can't get them both in focus at the same time. So as you can see, there is a difference in the deck, quite a big difference, but as you can see, it's the perfect width for these coils. These are triple twisted Claptons, so it's a nice sized deck still. You still have the great big massive airflow. Now one thing I will talk about while I'm here, you see this little airflow ring here. Well, originally it comes like that. A friend told me try it the other way around and I get a significantly better vape, and I also get less leakage and a lot easier to wick, so it's just something to keep in mind. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put some coils in this. I'll show you how I've wicked it and then we'll come back. Okay, there you have it. You've seen it. The 25 and the 30mm. I got the 25mm here with some triple fused Claptons. clouds for days, 55 watts. You ain't getting better clouds from that from a tank. That's only on a low wattage, and that's a 0.56 ohm coil. So, what's my thoughts on it? Well, the 25 and the 30 are pretty much the same. 30 does have a bigger deck, and instead of having 2.5mm holes for your coils, it has 3. So there is a big difference in the size of the deck itself, as you've seen in the up close. Clouds probably do get more slightly from the 30mm, just for the simple fact it does have a bigger airflow. You know, that's just the way it is. It's 30mm, but the vape is completely different on the 25 and the 30. 30mm just seem to give off a thick vape, but the 25mm is pretty much like your RDAs. Now, there's not really much I can say about it. Do I want to compare it against other RTAs? No, not really. It's a different style of RTA. It's got a bigger deck. It's got more juice. It's it's bigger. Full stop. It's 25mm instead of 22, 23, and smaller than the 30. Which one do I prefer out of them? This one. This beats any other tank I've tried, just without a shadow of a doubt. .55 watts. Let's take it up to 90 watts. No dry hits, doesn't even come close. So I'm a big fan of the Griffin. In fact, I'm a big fan of the Griffin. Would I go out and buy another Griffin? I probably would, because it's convenient. It's a small tank, fits nice in my 22mm mods, so it's pretty cool. Does this beat it? Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. This is my favourite tank to date that I've tried, and I've tried a fair few. There's not much really else I can say about it. As most other reviewers do, not going to jump on the bandwagon. If I lost this today, would I go out and buy it? Yes, I do plan on getting another one. Reason why is I lent this 30mm. This was sent to me by a friend. Big thanks, Alex, for that. To review. And I did the review of this one on its own the other day, and it was that good. I thought, hold up, I've got to buy the 25mm, I've got to wait for it to come, and I've got to do them both at the same time to show people the size. Because there is a big size difference, and some people don't like that size difference. So if you're into your big stuff, 30mm, sweet. If you're into your smaller stuff, then the 25 is perfect, and it sits flush on the RX as well, which is a bonus. 45 watts. So anyway guys, there you have it. The Vcmt by vaperzcloud. I shall have a link in the description below to where I purchased mine. But to put it bluntly, they are like rocking horse shit at the moment, and pretty difficult to get. So I will have a look around here if I can find any places, but most of all I hope you liked this video and I hope it helped. If you do have any questions about the Vcmt, please let me know. Wicking this thing is different to other things. You have to make sure you've got nice fluffy cotton and stuff in there as well, so as long as you've got that, it's pretty simple. There is however one downside which I didn't mention. The airflow control ring, it does have a slight little bit of condensation when you're vaping. What I found to remove this is when you're vaping, loose the button and continue to pull for another second, and it just gets all the heat out of the chamber. I found this just reduce the condensation in there, and it does reduce the seepage from there. But it is very minimal. It's not like it's gonna piss out the whole tank. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you like this video. If you want me to continue doing videos, please like and subscribe. Subscribes mean a lot, and it means I can continue to bring you videos, and I hope it helps. I do this for the love of vaping, so if you appreciate it, please do drop me a comment below. If you think of anything that I could improve on. Also, please let me know in the description below. I am relatively new, so I do like a bit of constructive criticism. Go easy on me guys. And yeah, I shall catch you in the next one guys, and vape on.